said one time where people can do whatever they want, but there will be consequences.
So
the way
be
she
careful.
said it
changes for the moment. It has to be
It
like
does.
right for the experience.
It does. And that's
I'm here
what
for
she
an
said to me
experience.
when she gathered me up. Because people
That's
can
the
do
one.
whatever they want.
Okay, but there will be
Implications.
fill in the blank.
Cousin talk that talk, sip, spill, sip, spill. Two sides, one share. Auntie, cousin.
Welcome back to the Auntie Cousin Podcast. Sit down, sip on something, and turn your group chat notifications on. We are back. I'm Maya Giovanni.
And I'm Deshawn Plair. And today's chat is about ownership of the mind. Because sometimes the hardest relationship we have is with our own thoughts.
Because I'll be over here doing Flight of the Bumblebee.
Oh.
Deshawn, do you ever have that auntie cousin that is a therapist? And it's like you want to ask her questions and get into things, but you don't want her really clocking you for real?
I do. Because the next thing you know, she's leaning in like, and how does that make you feel? And now you unpacking childhood trauma at the Thanksgiving table.
You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, I feel a lot. I really just came from mac and cheese, but we are getting real emotional and it's too much.
You know what I'm saying? But no, in all seriousness, that's the vibe with this next person. Her name is Melissa Plair, and she my sister, y'all.
Yes.
I know y'all heard the last name. Welcome to the Auntie Cousin Podcast.
Thank you. I'm so glad to be
Yes.
here.
How are you feeling today?
I am feeling good. I'm feeling well. Yeah,
Love that.
chill.
So we want to know, what's in your cup today? What you got going on?
So today I have lemon balm and Moroccan mint, both of them with lemon. No sugar, no honey, just that.
I love that.
And what you drinking on?
So I got me a little ginger turmeric going on. You know what I'm saying? It's allergy season, so I just need a little something extra for my spirit.
I felt it. I'm just simple today. I'm green tea, honey,
that.
and lemon.
Green tea always does it. Absolutely.
Do it every time. Do it every time.
And we also just want to know, or at least I'd ask you how you were doing, but how's your spirit? Like, how do you really feel today?
Oh, I like that question. I am really feeling at peace, like accepting, optimistic. Yeah, that's where I am.
That's awesome.
Glad to be here. This is fun.
Yes, for sure. We love peace. Peace is the way.
I got a question, though.
Okay, what's your question, girl?
In your everyday life, do people ever catch themselves, mid-conversation and be like, wait, are you analyzing me right now?
Honestly, I don't experience that. I don't have people say that I'm analyzing them. Now, if I've got into arguments, which we all can have an argument or two,
Absolutely.
then maybe some people might be like, I think maybe subconscious or conscious of the fact that I'm a therapist, but I don't like take that into my conversations with people. I'm an analytical person, but that was well before.
I only asked that because I've had conversations with you and I'm like, dang, is she analyzing me right now?
Oh my gosh.
But you gave me very great, you gave me like the best advice, but I was like, yo, she was just analyzing me. Because I feel like when I call you sometimes, I'm like, Melissa, and I just dump. And I'm like, yo, I think she was analyzing me. But it just felt so good because you made it just seem like seamless in the conversation. And you give your wonderful advice. But yeah, I was just like, I wondered if she'd be like, and with her friends, is this girl analyzing me right now? Because it's almost like a superpower though. Because
That is so funny.
you can read human behavior. You know what I mean? So
I mean, you can't unlearn what you've learned. So there's stuff that I know about. Am I an expert? Do I know all the things? No. Who does? No one.
True.
But I don't know.
you can't turn it off sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, it's just, I think it's more so with myself than really other people. am I being the kind of friend that I want to be, the kind of sister,
Yeah.
that I want to be?
Well, our show is called Auntie Cousin, and we like to know who you are in your friend group. So are you the auntie friend? Are you the cousin friend? Or are you the auntie cousin friend? And we can give you a little breakdown of what auntie cousin is if you need it, but I'm pretty sure you can put it together.
That is so funny. Okay, so I'm thinking about it. I'm probably maybe the... That is hard.
Can I tell you?
Sure.
Okay. I think you're different people at different times. So like to the nieces and nephews, like you're auntie, like you give those vibes, right?
Fair.
I feel like with your friends and different people, like you give cousin vibes because like, you know, you guys are like always traveling, doing different things, you know, having a good time.
We have a good time.
And then I kind of feel like with like me, because like you're the older sibling, it's auntie cousin because like we can kiki, you know, and have fun like cousins. But then you read me and get me together like an auntie in the most gracious, subtle way.
Thank you.
But you read me and you get me together.
I love it. We all need it, truly. Seriously.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you the story of when I had an incident where I was heated and she was not on my side, and I wanted her to be. It's okay though.
Time.
It was okay. It's another time, but she was right. And
I was looking out for you.
I think that's the only time you're gonna hear me say you were right in that moment. So
That is hilarious.
relish in it. She was right.
But if you don't have those people in your life, like, do you really have a friend? Like, I feel like you cannot have a yes man always or a yes woman
And
always.
she's not that.
I know that's right.
And I love her
Absolutely.
for it.
Yes, we love that authenticity.
All right, we're gonna get into the show.
Yes. So, Melissa, I have met you obviously a couple of times, but this is my first time like really having a conversation with you. So I wanted to know, did you always know that this was your path? Like, did you know that you wanted to be a therapist, or what did young Melissa want to do?
So interesting. Okay, so I took an AP Psych class,
Mm.
and I think that was maybe my junior year, and it was so interesting. But I wanted to be in business. Like, I wanted to be in marketing. I wanted to do that. So I have a business degree, undergraduate business degree, actually in hospitality administration.
Wow.
But then, interestingly enough, I taught high school, and, you know, it was called home ec at the time, but it's family and consumer science. Mm-hmm. And I realized how, like, the students' like family life impacted their ability to like be students. So I ended up deciding to get my master's in counselor education, marriage, couple, and family counseling. So that's what I'm trained in. That's how it was, like looking at the youth. Like, I want people to be able to live the lives they want to live and be the kind of people they want to be in the world.
Yeah.
I
So,
love that.
I love that so
Aw,
much.
That's a little kid.
Yes. But like saying like, you know, want people to live the way they want to live in the world. Like that's such a big statement and a, you know, just even a, I won't say like big responsibility, but I love that you know, found and find purpose in that. That's beautiful.
thank you.
Well, I love that. So I just learned something new. I didn't know that was the reason that really pushed you towards it.
And it was, I wanted to do marriage, couple, and family to like focus on family.
Okay.
I primarily work with couples and individuals,
Okay.
adults,
Got
and
it.
college students.
Well, I did a little research. Okay.
Come on, research.
So I read in Psychology Today that you believe most people come to counseling after many attempts to solve their problems other ways, but have found that those efforts have not led to an outcome that fits. Okay. How can someone recognize when it might be time to consider therapy? She's in Psychology
So-
Today, y'all.
So come on.
So we all have stuff. Like, that's what I say. Like, we all have stuff. And I think anytime somebody wants to, like, maybe understand themselves better, they want to have a different experience in their relationships or with things that matter to them, going to therapy can be really helpful. I mean, it's one thing to talk to your auntie cousin,
Period.
who will have many thoughts maybe about what, you know, is working for you or not working for you. But it's different to go to a place where they don't know your whole history. They know what you bring into the room.
Yeah.
And the role of the therapist is to be there and hold space and help you get to the goals that you have for yourself. So I'd say anybody who wants to experience something different should come.
Yeah. Are there like any signs that are happening in your life that maybe you should kind of like tune into to like recognize like maybe it's time now to go?
Absolutely. So one, if anybody is having any thoughts of harming themselves or harming other people, sometimes we can have this thought like, I don't want to be here, like this is really hard. So if you're having those kinds of thoughts, for sure, and call 988. If you're finding that you can't get out of bed, you can't do things you used to enjoy, you don't enjoy anymore, really irritable, getting really angry, highly anxious, if you're not able to function in ways that matter to you, or if you're noticing that people are starting to like ask you like what's going on, it might be a time to go.
What do people think therapy is that it's not?
Therapy is not advice giving. It's not advice giving. Like my job is not to like tell anybody what to do. It's not somebody there judging you to tell you how wrong you are or to tell you how right you are. But therapy is a place to like unpack what's going on. And there are a lot of modalities, you know. It's a place to heal from trauma. It's a place to grow. It's a place to be challenged. It's in a safe place, hopefully. That's my goal, is to create a space that feels safe, because that's subjective. So where it feels comfortable enough to like bring yourself there. Will a person always bring their entire self right away? No, that takes time. I mean, you don't do that even with people you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
That's true.
But yeah, I'd say it's not advice giving, but it's a place to like go to like kind of hold all the stuff.
Yeah. There was this, and even in my own journey of finding my therapist, I kind of felt like not necessarily, equivalent to dating, but it's like you kind of have to vet and just see what the right fit is, because you just don't, you don't want to you may not mesh with everybody that you connect with. And in lieu of that, I just wanted to know, like, how important is it that your therapist just understands your cultural background and lived experience?
I think it's really important to have a therapist who is culturally humble. We can never be fully competent in anybody's culture.
Sure.
That in of itself is quite an overstep.
Yeah.
But I think it is important to find somebody who you feel can get you where you can feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And if they share even if they share your culture, your race, your ethnicity, or they don't, a place where you can be who you are. Because our jobs as therapists are to not put onto any client our own stuff, our own ideas about what their culture is or is not. Mm-hmm. Even if we appear to share the culture, because everybody's experience is unique. But it is very important to have some awareness of cultural differences, of multiculturalism, of intersecting identities. All of that, I think, is really important.
Cool. And do you just think there are any questions, like as you're vetting, as you're figuring out, if it's the right fit, are there any questions that someone could consider or, just take into the room? Like not like completely like an interview, but just as you're figuring it out and putting it together, how can you really know, or what questions can you ask?
I have to say, like in my practice, I don't necessarily have that experience of people coming to like ask me questions about how I'm a fit for them.
Okay.
But what I think is important, most therapists will have something that they write about or talk about. I also think it's important, if you feel like you're not connecting, to say something about it. I encourage that. Like it's the place to like try the stuff out.
I actually did have my therapist say that to me, which I really appreciated. And she was just like, girl, if I'm not giving you what you need, or you just don't feel like your cup is feeling, full, like say something, or let's just unpack more, and go deeper. So I love that.
I feel like I had an experience where I definitely I was not compatible with this therapist, but she was a wonderful therapist.
Yeah.
And she even herself was just like, I don't think I'm the person, for you. And she recommended someone, and the person she recommended was.
Yeah.
And so, I think just knowing both parties kind of like really saying it, and not just like, oh, well, we'll just stick with it. No, like I feel like,
Yes.
you'll feel signs, because it's like sometimes when you're talking, if it just feels like they don't even understand what you just told them, with it. So, so that's really great. So, not to tell your business.
You about to tell her business. Real bad.
No, I'm just joking. No, you told me that. Well, you shared with me that you went to therapy.
Yeah.
And so I want to know, like, what's an epiphany, or what's something that you learned about yourself, through that experience?
Some of the things that I feel like I've struggled with around, like, boundaries, like being a yes person too much, wanting to be so helpful. With my previous therapist, shout out to Nia.
Come on, name drop. The therapists don't like them name drops, but I like the name drop. Tell me.
That I have to be the one to respect myself. I have to be the one to like really make sure that I'm treated the way that I want to be treated. I think sometimes nice girls, it can be a problem, a whole problem. And I think like working with her really helped me. Like when it comes to dating, especially, I had kind of worked on the stuff with friends, like, a while back, but like working like with dating, like, no, like you've got to have boundaries. That doesn't mean, and boundaries are different than being like rigid, but
so that's what I was going to ask. Is there a difference between setting boundaries and being like labeled difficult? Like, what's the difference between the two? Because I feel like the moment you set boundaries, people are like, oh, she's rude, she's difficult. No, I just set some boundaries
careful.
that needed to be set. So like, what's the difference between the two?
Yeah, that's a really good question. And it can be challenging for many people. It's like boundaries are what's okay for me and what's not okay for me, but also respects what's okay for other people and not okay for them too. It's also in how you relate to people. Like, is it honoring them as a person while also setting your limit of no, whatever that might be?
Yeah.
Like if it's, is my setting my boundary in any way demeaning someone else, well, then that's different. Like that's something else. That's a boundary and something different. But I think it's about like honoring the humanness of other people.
Yeah.
Honoring yourself too. And really saying what's okay for you, what's not okay for you, how you want to be treated. And it sometimes like really it can be in the tone.
Yeah.
Like the difference in two experiences can be just the tone. At the same time,
come on, bring it back. I like this right here because
at the same time,
set the boundaries.
Okay.
I think Black women especially get labeled aggressive, right? For having boundaries. And that's challenging. I mean, I was someone who I didn't want to be the angry Black girl or the angry Black woman so much so that I didn't have effective boundaries, right?
Yeah.
But I think that it's a lot of it is in tone and it's how we treat people. And it's not always treat people how you want to be treated because maybe you are okay with the clapbacks back and forth, but maybe somebody else, that's just not their disposition. Yeah. And really it ends up like creating a rift that didn't have to be there if we kind of pay attention to what works in a connection and what doesn't work.
Yeah.
I like what you
Just
said. Pay attention to what works. Yeah. Pay attention.
Because what works for you, truly, what works for you don't work for everybody.
It don't. It does not. It does not.
And that's emotional intelligence. That's the thing.
Okay,
Sorry, I didn't mean
Melissa.
to cut you off.
Okay, Melissa.
Which can be developed. Like we
Get
can
into
learn
it.
that. We can learn it. Our brains are plastic. We can learn these things.
Yeah.
Man, we ain't got enough time to talk about emotional intelligence.
Yeah.
That's on season 2.
Hello. We're gonna have you back every season.
Every
Part
single
2.
Part 2. Emotional intelligence.
I love it. I'm here for it. Just touching back on the point of, just as you were diving into Black women, like we are often, given just the strong Black woman, stigma, and it's often celebrated. But when does that identity become something that women may feel that they have to carry rather than choose?
When does it feel like something you have to carry rather than choose?
Yeah.
I think that it is a stereotype.
Very much.
We do it to ourselves, though, too, which we don't have to do. I know that I was like, just put that right here.
I feel like my little heart was just like, whoop.
I know.
And what I mean by that, and this isn't a judgment,
Yeah.
but I think like we have, like, as a person, like if you're looking at like, am I giving myself permission to not know it all and have it all and be all the things?
Wow.
And if we think about like in our, like if we consider who is it that we're trying to be the strong Black woman to and for? And is it our job to be that to or for those people?
Yeah.
And even then, do we really have to do that? And I can't say other people's experience, right? Like there are a lot of reasons why that I could go into the whole socio-historical context, but I won't go there.
We're going to get to season 2.
But I think like when you find yourself, like this is like time to see a therapist,
Yeah.
really stressed, anxious, irritable, like no time for yourself, not able to do self-care. And self-care can be going to a spa, but self-care can be saying no to this thing and saying yes to something else. It can be like intentionally choosing what you want for yourself and what you don't.
Yeah.
And it can be saying, I don't necessarily have to engage in even this relationship in this way. I don't have to engage in this, whatever the activity is in this way. And we can even learn how to not be the strong Black woman at work too, because like that's one of the things that my therapist helped me see too, is like we sometimes are going 100 miles a minute to make sure that we are twice as good as everybody so we can be seen as just as good. And it's just a lot of work.
You in my business real
I know.
bad.
Why we in a session?
Listen, I'm like, oh my God, my edges is about to be funny.
We're going to have to reapply some edge control.
And the reason I say it that way is like I help other people do that, but we all need help too, because sometimes we need that different perspective, right? Like we can, you can do that even with a friend. Like it's easier to like sometimes say it, but then you kind of need a little bit of a challenge to help do it for yourself because it's hard to go against the trope.
I had another question, but I'm not going to ask it because then we're going to go deep.
I can keep it up here.
And we got a few questions. No, but I love it though because you getting us together,
babe.
in the chat, learning. Okay, y'all hear that chat?
Okay.
Ooh, I know some of y'all probably took several sips of your hot beverage. But yeah, so we're gonna wrap it up. But I want to know to you, what does it mean to own your mind?
So the first thing that comes to mind for me is the Bible verse. Whatever things are lovely, whatever things are just, whatever things are of a good report, think on these things. And I also think I like to use acceptance and commitment therapy when I'm working with clients, which is about values. It's about moving toward what matters to you. It's hard to control thoughts. If I tell you to stop thinking about lemons, now you're thinking about lemons and you probably weren't, right? That can be hard. But I think the goal isn't necessarily to control our thoughts, but to know that every thought isn't truth, isn't fact. And if we can like do the things that are really attached to what we truly value, move in that direction, then that will help us to like hold more loosely those thoughts that come, the emotions that come and go, like the shoulds, the couldn'ts, the the nevers, the always, like all that stuff, so that we can live the kind of lives we want to live and be the kind of people we want to be in the world.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I see it.
I love that. Come on, Pastor.
I know
Pastor Plair.
No.
Well, her daddy actually is a pastor.
I'm going to the good book.
Yes. Rubbed off.
Take us there.
Reverend Plair.
No.
Plair Senior. The daughter's in the building. You do
Come on,
very
daughter.
Very well.
Ain't
You got
that
it down. See? Oh,
Shout out, Dad. How you doing, Dad? Like
Blood
you.
and veins. I love that.
All right. So as we're wrapping up our episode, we would love to continue our chat because we had several questions, but we can't get to them all.
Yes.
But we always ask, give us an auntie-ism that hit different as an adult.
Yeah.
Like any auntie-isms, like everybody can't go, or you gonna learn today, or
You better get right before you get left.
What auntie-ism hit different now that you an adult?
Oh my gosh.
No, or
good.
say your famous saying.
No,
She got a good
I do
saying,
have a
y'all.
saying.
Ooh, give
I
us
have
a
a saying.
saying.
Give us your
I love a good
auntie-ism.
saying because we're going to
Give
end
us
it.
your auntie-ism.
So this is my saying. People can do whatever they want. But is it prudent? Is it ethical, just, helpful, useful? Because we have free will. We can do whatever we want.
That is true.
But what are the implications?
So let me say it how she said it to me, y'all. Wait a minute. No, and then we gonna go.
But that's it.
I think when she was gathering me and getting me together, people can do whatever they want, but there will be implications.
Hello?
Then she said it one time where people can do whatever they want, but there will be consequences.
So
the way
be
she
careful.
said it, Jesus.
Be careful.
It changes for the moment. It has to be
It
like
does.
right for the experience.
It does. And that's
I'm
what
here
she
for an
said to
experience.
me when she gathered me up. Because people
That's
can
the
do
one.
whatever they want.
Okay, but there will be
Implications.
fill in the blank. I
All right.
love that so much.
Well, we loved having you on the show
Yes,
today.
thank you for joining us.
This is Melissa Plair.
Yes.
Tell them the name of your practice.
Oh, sure.
And where they can find you on these here socials.
So my private practice is Principal Therapy and Wellness. It is a telehealth practice for clients based in Michigan and California. I have a website. I'm also on Psychology Today as Melissa Plair.
Come on, Psychology Today.
I love it.
Yes.
Well, like we like to say, all right now. We're going to leave it right there. Take what you need. And what?
Leave what you don't.
We're going to see y'all next time.
And
on
don't
the
forget to
Auntie
call
Cousin
your
Po-
auntie.
Yeah, call your cousin. This
Call
is the
your family.
Auntie Cousin Podcast.
Yes, thanks for joining us.
Bye, YouTube. Yeah.
Watch it.